Good morning and welcome to my kitchen. Today I will be making chocolate flavored crepes. I had them so many times, especially growing up. As a kid, I love those crepes. As a kid, who doesn't have a sweet tooth? It's a favorite thing to eat. Actually, when I made it for my children, they asked me, Mama, is it possible to make chocolate flavor? Of course it is. So I'm making those for my kids, but also sharing the recipe with you. Chocolate and strawberry go really well, so I will be putting some strawberry jam in a couple of them and vanilla flavored sweet cheese. Welcome to my kitchen and thank you for watching. For the crepes today, I will need about 1.5 cups of warm milk, little over 1/3 of a cup of powdered sugar mixed with some vanilla sugar, 3 eggs, 2 tablespoons of softened butter, about 1 1/4 cup of flour with pinch of salt in it, 2 teaspoons of baking cocoa, vanilla extract, and 1/4 of a teaspoon of baking powder. And on the end, I will mix some farmer's cheese with sugar to have this sweet cheese in, and then strawberry jam with the other ones. Milk is warm because I want the butter to melt really well. Eggs are room temperature. And that powdered sugar with vanilla sugar and vanilla extract. And in my flour, there is a pinch of salt and that 1/4 of a teaspoon of baking powder. Cocoa powder. I don't want to put all of it at once because if I start the mixer, it will fly all over the kitchen and there's lots of cleaning afterwards. So first mix it in and then work with the mixer. Okay, once all the ingredients are incorporated and you have this smooth texture, leave it to rest for about 20 minutes. Only then you can truly know how thick the butter is for you. But it's not going to be as thick as waffle or pancake mixture. It has been 20 minutes and it did thicken up for me a little bit. I have to say, all flours are not created equal, and sometimes even 2 teaspoons make a big difference. If for any reason your butter is thicker than what I have right now, then add a little bit of warm milk, mix it up, and you will be fine. Okay, but this is how it should be, not as thick as waffle or pancake. So first thing to do is warm up the pans. And they are pretty warm. So that will be my first one and second one. Medium heat should be perfect. It should be only a couple minutes on one side and another minute on the other side. And since it is a darker color, chocolate, it's hard to see when it's done. But when you lift it up and you see brownish, then it means it's ready to go on the other side. And this one is ready. And whenever I want to oil my pan, I like to put some oil on a piece of paper towel and then go around my pan. That way I get rid of all the little pieces that are left and burnt, so my next pancake doesn't have those burnt pieces in there. it seems like this one is ready for the other side. And of course, you do the same thing until you run out of the butter. These are the items I need for the sweet cheese filling. So the farmer's cheese I buy in a local grocery store, and it is about 213 grams a packet. Additionally, I need vanilla extract, heavy whipping cream, brown sugar, and egg yolk. And I will just mix all of it together. So that farmer's cheese is in here with the egg yolk, brown sugar, heavy whipping cream, and the vanilla extract. Just mix it all up. It is all about the consistency. You cannot have it too thick, with this filling being too thick, it will dry out. We want some moisture, so it needs to be very soft, but not watery at all. As soon as I have it ready, I will show you what I'm talking about. This is the yummy part. It's like cheesecake. And if it comes to sweetness, you need to try it. It is pasteurized cheese. I had it since I was 1.5 years old, and I'm still here at 47. So this cheese is okay to eat the way it is. So try it for the sweetness level. If you want it more sweet, put more sugar. I don't like it very, very sweet, so this is what I am okay with. I had 5 tablespoons of brown sugar in here, and about 4.5 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream. And you can see it is very easy to mix. I don't have to put any force to it. It's very soft. And that's how I want it. I do not want it to be too thick. Okay, so last part is to fill it in with that mixture of that sweet cheese and fold it in. And that's all you do. This one I will make half with sweet cheese and half with strawberry jam. And fold it in. Okay, and just that sweet cheese here, and maybe one with only strawberry jam. Once this is done, a little bit of powdered sugar on top. And if you want to cut up some fresh strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, bananas, use whipping cream, use your imagination, whatever you like, you can put on and enjoy those chocolate crepes. Smacznego, and until next time. Thank you for watching. I would like to let you know why I am a big fan of using scale instead of the cups. I do put measurements in cups, so it's easier. As you know, I'm from Europe, so everything for me is in grams. And here in United States, any recipes you have is usually in cups. But I want you to pay attention to one thing, so take it as a tip. I learned by mistakes because I've done it before. So I have put together a flour, the same flour, all-purpose flour, into the same measuring cups. Exactly 2 cups in here and exactly 2 cups in here. But I want to measure it using the scale and show you if there is a difference and how much of a difference it can be. So here is the first 2 cups of flour, as you can see, 2 cups. And here is exactly 2 cups, all around, no cheating. And I will turn on, and there's nothing here, my scale. So it's set to 0. Maybe I should show you. So it's set to 0. If you can see. Okay, and I will put the first 2 cups in. And it says it is 248 grams. So now I will take this into a different cup, and it's empty. Put it back. It comes back to 0. And now the other 2 cups. All of it. And this one is 314. So now you can see that 2 cups are not created equal, right? They do not measure on a scale the same. So why is that? Well, it's all about handling the flour. If we are gentle with it, the flour is fluffy, it's light, and then 2 cups, nice fluffy flour. If you handle the flour, shake it, kind of bang it, on the surface somewhere, it loses its volume because it becomes dense. So you keep adding to have exactly 2 cups, right? Well, but it's much, much more heavier. It's much, much more flour that you need. So if you ever had a cake and you tried to follow the measurements and directions and the cake wasn't quite the way you hoped, it wasn't as fluffy, it wasn't as delicate, it wasn't as soft, well, maybe because there was too much flour. So it's just a tip, and I hope you will find it helpful to kind of pay attention to how we handle flours. I know how it is when you bake something and you put your heart into it, time into it, and then it doesn't come out the way you hope for. And it's frustrating. So I hope this helps. Thank you for watching.